Hello everyone, long time no see. I've had quite mad few weeks, so that's why I wasn't active on my channel. But I'm back now, ready to go. So let's talk about Leeds. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Good night, whatever. Hello. Let's talk. So while I was off, it's been quite a typical few weeks from Leeds, to be fair. Obviously, we had that week for 3 games where, what game was it first? Swansea, yeah, Swansea, that was madness. Winning it on the last minute, more or less, with Nonto's goal. But yeah, what else can you expect from Leeds? You can't just have a normal game, can you? Then we had Luton, and we just destroyed them, really. I was at that game, and like, we were different gravy compared to them. I can't believe they were in Premier League last season. Like, most of the players still playing for them. Who played for them last season in the Premier League, so it's a bit mad. So yeah, they got our hopes up. Yes, we're gonna smash the league now. And then obviously, what happened on Saturday. And that Saturday just wasn't fun. That's 3-0 to excuse me, to John Eustace now. Daniel Farker really don't really know how to seem to play against him. He seems so good, just setting up against Daniel's teams. Obviously, first he's won. To be fair, can't really look at that because we didn't know what it was last season when he beat us with Birmingham with that late penalty from when Dan James gave it away. But then obviously we went to Blackburn and he's done it again, 1-0 again, and now again 1-0 again. So and to be fair, it really annoyed me because like they will keep showing him through the game, John Eustace, and he looked like he was on a holiday. They got that goal, and every time, every time the camera panned on him, they were just laughing and sat there, just talking to his staff and stuff, not bothered. Like, yeah, I've won this already, so just do whatever. So yeah, we do need to improve that, and hopefully Daniel can do something against him when we play him again later on in the season. So yeah, that was a typical week from Leeds. Ups and downs. That's what we do. That's what we love, apparently. Well, I guess we do, because what would football be without these? Just winning all the time or losing all the time. Just, there's no fun in that, is there? You do need a bit of a differential sometimes. So yeah, then obviously we had a week off, and we came looking fresh to the derby game. And yeah, we played them off the park, just like most of the teams at home this season, except one or two occasions, obviously Burnley and Boro in the cup, which hopefully we will rectify on Tuesday today. What am I talking about? So yeah, let's get to the derby game. I'm just going to do a quick little few words on it because there's not really a lot to talk about. Just another typical game from Leeds. Well, we killed the game in the first half, really, and just passed them to death in the second half. Nothing really else that we did. They were just kind of on the level of Plymouth, which, like, you can tell that the quality of the teams that have come up from the League One this season are a lot worse than last season, and it is definitely showing. We just have to play Oxford now and see what they're saying, but I can see another win coming, so we'll see. Excuse me. So yeah, let's just talk about all of our players that played against Derby, and who can we start with but Joe Rodon? He's finally got his first goal even after missing the complete sitter, a lot easy chance just a few minutes before. But oh well, he's still got his goal. Uh, it was funny because even after the game, he still looked fuming when they did the interview. And like 80th minute, the camera panned on him. Obviously, we're winning 2-0, dominating them, and then Joe Rodden's there, proper red face, swinging his arms around like, get forward. Like, Joe, just chill out. You've got your goal. We're winning 2-0. They had one shot. Chill, brother. But yeah, he's got his first goal. So have we got a goal machine incoming now? Potentially, probably not. He's gonna keep on heading it out, innit? Just a solid defender, no matter what box he's in. Yeah, his partner Pascal. Nothing we can really say about him. Well, obviously we can say a lot about him, but it's not going to be much different than what we say about him every single week. Just his usual brilliant, amazing fucking self. No explanation needed. Bogle. He's just becoming like a little steady Eddie for us, isn't he? Always putting decent performances, not really making many mistakes, involved in most of our attacks, and he's literally he's really looking decent going forward. So up your Sheffield, because he tried telling us that oh no, he can't defend. He does worry me a bit, but maybe I'm just used to having different kind of defenders defended for us on the right. Maybe I've just watched Archie too much last season, because he's not really making any mistakes, which has not caused us. He has probably caused us a few goals, but nothing bad really that we should be questioning, like he's him playing or anything like that. So yeah, another decent performance from Bogle. Just gets it done, doesn't he? That's what he's here for. And really improves the attack, to be fair. So doesn't just get it done because he's a great addition to the team, but you know what I mean. Just you don't really get a below 6.5, 7 rated performance from him. So yeah. And then Big Wooba. Impressive when he came on. I thought he kind of changed the game. Like I don't think the Derby expected him to get up so much. I'm pretty sure they've changed the fullback, so they did some changes anyway. I can't remember now what exactly they did as soon as Verpool came off, which is kind of unfortunate as well. We just found out that he's off. He's going to be off for about 4 to 6 weeks. In his favourite time of the year to be off, the cold times, because we know I don't like cold. Nah, that's probably unfair because he's been brilliant to us this season, and the second half of last season he's probably been one of the most consistent players. But like he said himself, to be playing at his best, he needs to be playing all the time, and it doesn't really help when he's getting a yellow card every other game and then getting banned for 3 games after getting too many of them. But yeah, Vorba got up and down the pitch really well, overlapping, underlapping, and obviously got the goal, which was like if you didn't know who it was, you're probably thinking, oh, he got a decent striker there. But yeah, happy with him. Obviously, I think he's gonna have to start on. Why am I keep saying on Tuesday today? He's gonna have to start today against Boro, because obviously Ferp was out and Byram's just come back from an injury, and he might have to replace Bogle anyway. So could be with a totally different back fullbacks this game. So, but we have enough depth anyway, so we should get through it, although it's Borough, so it will be a kind of hard test. But let's just get this over and done with, and put it out of mind. And stop stressing Leeds fans. So yeah, hopefully more to come from Foba. Hopefully he's not just trying to put himself in the market window and trying to press other teams. And yeah, won't mind him sticking around to at least end of the season. Because he's a great addition. I know he's a bit of a rat and stuff, but yeah, he's still decent in it. So let's move on to the midfield. Obviously, star man this game, I think. I don't understand why the Tanaka got a better rating, to be fair. Like, obviously he wasn't bad, but I don't think he was his perfect self. You know what we expect from Tanaka now. He's just Mr. Consistent in it. He had probably the biggest impact on our team this season. You know, from all the players coming in. I kind of want to say we've been lucky that Ampadu's got injured, but obviously not Ampadu and Gruev. But would we have seen him if they didn't get injured? Not as much anyway, I don't think. But yeah, overall, it was still a great performance. That's what we expect from him, innit? 7.5 rating every game. Because, yeah, it's just a little Japanese maestro in the midfield. And then, obviously, we got Raffle, who was just brilliant that game, like I said. Set pieces are amazing. Like, I don't understand what Farker's going to do now, because, obviously, Tanaka's this amazing midfielder that he seems to be able to do everything. And he just seems a step above to everyone else. But then you got Raffle, who hasn't really put his foot wrong as well, and obviously he's got amazing set pieces, amazing for us on this level, even in them horrible weather on Saturday. Yeah, he will whip them in, changing his style of the kick, whatever, I don't know how to word it. But yeah, we were whipping him in, especially in that second half. He had to change it up, and they were still putting him right on people's heads, or on the spots where people should be with their heads. So yeah, I don't know what Farker does with the team when Ampadu comes back, and obviously he's already kind of back. I wonder if he's actually gonna bring him on at all in the next few games. Or is he just there just to boost morale, and obviously our captain's back and stuff, so everyone's going to be happy. I'm like, yes, buzzing. Let's do this now. So yeah, Raffle, he kind of runs midfield. In the attacking way, he's so good at dribbling the ball on this level. You wouldn't really expect it from him, and looking at him, you'd think, I don't know what you think. I don't want to be that judgmental or anything, but you just wouldn't expect him to be such a well driving. I don't know. I'm losing my words now. That's what he does. There's Joe Roden. You lost for words. Joe Raffle. You lost for words with him. But yeah. I wonder if Farker's actually going to try him in the 10 as well, or is he going to try playing with the three midfielders and just drop Aronson like he kind of hinted at in which press conference was it? This one, or was it the Blackburn one? Never mind. Yeah, I did hint at maybe playing one of the midfielders higher up the pitch, because he's clearly said he's not going to play Nonto or Ramazani or Solomon there, or any of the wingers. It's not his thing, so let's just forget about that. So yeah, Raffle, brilliant. I think he was the man of the match. I'd probably give it to Roden just because of his goal, and he's a wall, isn't he? Just a big wall in that defence, and like I said, like we all know, he's a goal machine. Finally got his first goal. I think that's his second professional goal. I think he scored one in France when he won on loan. So yeah. Yeah, give it to Rodon. Give it to Rodon. He deserves it. He's been our rock last season when he wasn't even really our player. Didn't know what was happening with him. Now he's come. He had a shaky start, and now he's just back to his brilliant self. And I just love his face every time I see him. He's there like fuming. No matter what score it is, no matter what's happening, you're just constantly fuming at something. So yeah, these two in midfield, brilliant. Can't really expect anything else from them now, can we? But Aronson, to be fair, I think the week of rest has done him well, done him a lot of good. Aronson, I don't. Still can't make my mind up on him, to be fair, because he does bring a lot to our team. But then, could we have even more with some other attacking midfielder? Excuse me, just did it right. Sneeze, my face almost came off. But yeah, Aronson, I am still not sold on him. Obviously, he brings a lot to us, but he still has his deficiencies. He does get dispossessed quite a lot, I think, because obviously he's not a very physical player, is he? I'm not naked, by the way, guys. I do have pants on, little shorts. I know I keep popping my knee up because I'm just trying to get comfy. But yeah. But yeah, I think the week of rest has done him good. It seemed a lot sharp. He seems quite sharp on the ball anyway, but we had a few nice turns from him, nice little spins. Obviously, he had a few shots on target as well. With pace, actually, not just little P-rollers like what he normally does. So I don't know where he's actually must have done a leg day or something, because yeah, he actually did some really nice driven shots. So yeah, I can't really complain about him. He has improved from last week, because last week he wasn't too great, but still not pulling up trees. Do kind of need more assists from him. He can't just run around and get ball off people, because I was watching someone else's channel early on, and they even said they looked at the stats, and he's like 80 something person in the championship on ball recoveries, so, or successful tackles, something like that. So is he really that good at it, or is it just that he's only good at that? So we just picked that out, and yeah. But yeah, we'll just give him more time. We'll see what happens in January. See what Farker tries to do with the midfield, and maybe they try to bring the 10 in again, because obviously he said it in the summer transfer window that he wanted a 10, and he really looked unhappy about not having a 10. So yeah, obviously then we had all the churn in the club with all the Hammonds and Steinsons and everyone leaving or switching places and stuff. So yeah, they must have been unhappy about something, so they reshuffled it all. So maybe we can expect a different approach in January, although Daniel's always playing it down, because I don't think he likes fun. He doesn't like fun, does he? Like the derby game, obviously 3 points to win, and we did go back up top for a day. But that second half, man, is just, I know we're having shots and that. This is weird. This is what I mean. It's weird, because we are having shots. We do seem to just pass teams to death, man. And we waste so many chances with them shots, so that's probably why it doesn't look so good. We are kind of like Southampton of the Championship Southampton this season, because that's what they do. They just pass ball a lot, and don't score a lot, do they? So I would like Daniel to change something up to make it a little bit more entertaining. Maybe, I don't know. It's his job, to be fair. I just want more entertainment, please, Daniel. Thank you. Yes. Alright, let's just talk about our wingers now. Jimmy James. What a player. What has he become? I think he's one of our, if not our most consistent player. He's becoming one of my favourite players really quickly. Last season, if he didn't get injured, I reckon he would have been our player of the season, probably top scorer, because he was smashing it. And he just always gets his head down and just, he doesn't want no fuss. He just wants to do well for the club, and he wants people to be proud of him, because he's a little baby, isn't he, Dan James? Sorry, I was just reading something. Yeah, James. I think he should be like probably our first name on the team sheet. Actually, no, that'd be Pascal, I think. But you know what I mean. One of the first names on the team sheet, because he's our most consistent attacker, I'd say. Maybe after Peru, but then that's not really fair, because Peru he's just there to tap him in, isn't he? He's not. We all love Dan James. Just leave it at that. He's amazing, and just keep playing him and stop disrespecting his name, because people are only just getting round to him, and you could clearly see last season that he has improved a lot. Like, you see him sprinting with the ball, and he actually does slow down and think before he does something. So Daniel's having a positive effect on him. So more, please, a lot more from that, and hopefully no more injuries for him this season, and he can kick on and probably. Actually, not Tanaka or Pascal are going to get player of the season, looking at what's happening right now. But you know what I mean. He's still going to be up there. So yeah, I think he'll probably start him against Derby as well. Not Derby, sorry, Middlesbrough. Just because of his pace. I'd start him and Ramzani, I'd say. But yeah, I'll leave that for next video. I'm gonna try to do like a little preview for the Boro game as well. So yeah, next Solomon. I'm starting to like him, to be fair. He seems to be getting a bit more sharper now. He seems to be getting his pace back, because at first when he came in, he did look a little bit slow to me and just not that great on turn. But now, obviously, he's having minutes, having some consistency in his play. And yeah, he seems to be improving. I don't think I've ever seen him lose. What's it called? When he takes on a player, I don't think I've ever seen him lose the ball. He always manages to get past them. So, yeah, hopefully he'll kick on like that. And if we're here just to revive his career, then he's gonna go away end of season, and fair enough. As long as it helps us get promoted, and it's a good deal, I'd say. But yeah, does he deserve a start against Boro? No, stop talking about Boro. Save that for next video. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, he's getting a lot sharper. The ball seems to be stuck to his foot a lot more, and he's started to innovate his game a little bit, because like we've seen at the beginning when he started playing before he got injured, he was just cutting inside, trying to get a shot, or just running into people, and either making the wrong pass or just taking a shot on, and obviously nothing happening. So yeah, great performance from him overall. Did nothing bad, did nothing amazing really, but yeah, decent. And finally, we've got our weirdest player, I'd say, because he's having a great impact on us this season, but it's just hard to watch him. It's so hard to watch him, especially when you go watch him live. When you see him turn, when you see him sprint, it's like, does he even run? And I don't want this to be bashing off Pirro because he's not done nothing wrong against Derby really. Excuse me. But yeah, nothing really you can really say about him. It was just a decent game from him. Obviously, he had a few good passes, cutting through the defences, but just a steady Eddie game from him. He was there. He was involved in some attacks, but not involved too much. So, just I'd give him like probably a 6 rating for this game because he wasn't that involved, and we know Pirro was just there to score goals, so he's not done his job really because he's not scored. If you get what I mean, without me like trying to fucking have a go at him or anything. But I would still start him against Boro because he's the clinical finisher in it. Every time I see him with the ball every time I see him with a ball coming into the opposition box, I'm just like, goal there then, thank you. Let's go, Pirro, get another one. And yeah, only time it didn't happen this season was Derby, to be fair. And this is what baffles me as well. Their keeper had one good save, well, really good save, to be fair. I can't knock that. I think that was it really from him, from his amazing performance. And everyone's getting really gassed about him. Like, I don't understand why, because I think he was shocking most of the game. And if I was Farker, next game we played him, I would play Joseph up front just so he can press the hell out of him, because he looked... I don't know how old he is. To be fair, I was thinking, is he a guy or a woman at first? But yeah, I would play Joseph and just press hell out of him because he looked really nervy on the ball. I know the conditions weren't very well, but like you see him kicking the ball out, he wasn't really able to whip it or anything. He was just spinning and coming back onto him, which was just giving us chances after chances. And obviously we've seen Joseph come on and almost immediately pressed him, and he almost got the ball off him and almost scored. So yeah, I'd play him again. I'd play Joseph against him in our reverse fixture and just put the shits up the keeper, because Pirro can't press like that. The keeper would probably be able to dribble past him and just walk off. So yeah, can someone tell me why is everyone raving about the keeper? Because like Meslier, he pulls out a decent save, every few games, decent, like very good saves every few games. So any keeper clearly has that, because we all still think Meslier is shit, don't we? So yeah, I don't understand the hype on him. I wouldn't dare buy him. I wouldn't dare have him in our team. We are too good for that. So yeah, it's nothing really else to say. Obviously, we've had a mad week. Then we've had this little game against Derby. And obviously, us as Leeds fans were like, well, what's going to happen now? Because we know what we do. And what we know is what we don't know. And what we don't know is what we know. or something like that. Basically, Leeds is unpredictable, so we could either smash Boro 5-0 today or not. And obviously I went to the cup game as well, and that wasn't fun. So I am going to the game today also. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a revenge, because well, it was quite a fun, to be fair. At the cup game, even 3-0 down, still had our fun with the fans. But yeah, we do need to smash them now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Not much else to say. We're just gonna have to say what Fleet. We're gonna have to wait and see what Leeds throws at us next. Whether it's gonna be a £20 note or just a slap in the face, because they can do both. And we know what's gonna happen if we lose that game. Leeds' heads are gonna blow up. So keep calm, people. If we don't win, then we don't win. Keep your heads on your shoulders, and yeah, nothing else much to say. Enjoy your game, our game. I will try myself. Hopefully, see a few great goals at the game, and yeah, that's about it for me. Marching on, guys. See you later.